airports are set to face systemic jet fuel shortages within 3 weeks if the Strait of Hormuz isn't fully reopened. That's according to the ACI Europe, the group that represents airports in the bloc. Rising oil prices have jacked up jet fuel costs at least 70% since this war started. Many airlines have started passing those inflated costs on to consumers with higher airfares and checked baggage fees. The Independent's travel correspondent Simon Calder joins us now. And Simon, good to see you. I'm very curious as to what you're seeing because this could really get ugly. And I'm wondering, what do you see now? And do you think it will be temporary?
Well, things, I'm sorry to say, are going to get worse before they get better. That is very clearly the case. We are seeing, as you reported, that European airlines are saying that they are going to be running short of jet fuel. They will not be able to fly their normal operations in May. And that means there are probably millions of passengers in Europe who have booked their trips who are simply going to be told, sorry, your flight isn't going. It's a rather different picture in the US, where the main impact is on the price of jet fuel. We had Scott Kirby, the CEO of United, saying that the increase in the price of jet fuel, if it stays as high as it currently is, will increase their costs by $11 billion every year. And that is in an industry where the biggest profit that United have made is $5 billion. So that's not going to. I've been talking to the chief executive of EasyJet, the biggest budget airline in the UK. He simply said, look, we earn typically $10 per passenger we fly. If the price of aviation fuel goes up by $15, guess what? We have to put up prices. So consumers are going to have to get used to less choice, higher fares.
The math you just did for us is extraordinary and quite frankly worrying for many people who want to go into this summer travel season, understanding that they want to afford a ticket. I mean, how bad do you see this getting in terms of people actually having sticker shock in one direction, but also you point out in Europe, there may be no choice, no matter how much you want to pay?
Well, look, we are going to see a reduction in the number of aircraft that are flying, or the number of seats that are available, simply because, well, in the case of, once again, of United, they've said, yeah, we're going to cut out some of the red eyes, which don't make us any money. We're looking at other commuter flights, where we're losing money. So the price of jet fuel, SAS of Scandinavia have said, yeah, we're going to cut thousands of flights, because so many of these operations are marginally profitable until the price of jet fuel increases, at which point they simply are going to be losing the airline money. So, yeah, we are going to get sticker shock. The upside, at least if you're traveling from North America and in particular from Europe to Asia, Africa and Australasia, is that very quickly the big Middle East airlines are going to get back in the game if there is permanent peace in the Middle East, because Emirates, Etihad and Qatar Airways, based in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi and in Doha respectively, are going to want to fill up their aircraft, get their schedules back to 100%. And there's only one way to do that, and that is price. So on those long haul routes, you can expect some bargains back. But I'm afraid everywhere else, just get used to the idea that the cost of jet fuel is increasing, and that is going to be reflected in the price of your ticket.
Yeah, Simon, incredibly sobering information there, but information we all need. We will wait to see what happens this weekend. It's incredible that somebody wanting to go on a vacation in the summer or the fall needs to look to these negotiations in the next 72 hours to understand what their flight is going to look like. Simon Calder for us. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.